In today's how-to video, we will be covering user permissions. Once you sign on to the dashboard of OFIRMS, you will see several menu options at the top. You'll see Fire Department Dashboard. This is for fire chiefs only. We will be expanding this to all chiefs, assistant, district, deputy, battalion, and so on. Give us a couple weeks for that. My work queue, fire department, my tickets, which is where you'll find any tickets that you've put in, incidents, create a ticket, and admin. Once you go to admin, come down to user management. Once you click on user management, it will drop down a list. Choose your fire department from the fire department side, and then click the user that you want to change the permissions for. Once you do this, you'll get a drop down of all of the appropriate permissions that you have ability to change. We are still working on some of these permissions to make them more inclusive. For now, admin positions are administrative rights to these things. The checklist management. This allows one of your staff to create checklists. Everybody should be able to see them, but this allows them to be created. The fire department change log. View is just so they can see the change log. If this is not checked, they will not see the change log that is on the bottom of your fire department page. Manage fire department documents means that they can place documents on your fire department page. Fire department registration cases means every time somebody registers for your department, whether it is a vendor or another firefighter, that whoever you're giving these permissions to would be able to approve that registration. Leave approver. This is for somebody whom you want to be able to approve leave requests coming in for those who are assigned to a specific schedule. Log activity hours. This is for a manager to log the hours of a volunteer or part-time staff so that they can see what they were doing. And then manage schedule is simply to manage full-time schedules in a department that chooses 24, 48, 48, 96s or Kelly schedules. On apparatus maintenance, apparatus management. This add edit just means that they can add or edit the apparatus that is already there, or they can add new ones. Delete or deactivate apparatus, so you're allowing this person to delete apparatus out or deactivate apparatus. Apparatus engine checks. This you want all of your staff to have that can do engine checks. This way they can get to the checklist that the manager has already set. Manage apparatus maintenance info. This allows somebody to enter maintenance information into a particular piece of apparatus. Decal request approver allows someone in your department to approve the decals that the fire chief, that typically come to the fire chief. Please keep in mind that by delegating this, you are approving the fire safety decals according to the Ohio Revised Code, and you're giving this person the authority to make those decisions, which means you're making those decisions as well. Under fire staff management, this is broken down into several different things. We're going to go over each of them briefly. Add equipment inspection means that you can add an inspection on a piece of equipment that's already in inventory. Add a hydrant inspection is for adding a hydrant inspection into a hydrant that is already created. Manage drills. This is so that they can enter drill training and manage those records. Fire station add and edit allows somebody to add a fire station. Fire station delete allows somebody to delete an entire station. Please be careful giving this out, because any information that is entered into the fire station, such as hydrants, training, or drill, would also be deleted. Fire station address add and edit. This allows the user to edit the address of the fire station. Not the fire department, just the fire station. This one allows them to delete the address to the fire station. Fire station change log view just allows them to see the log of changes to that station. Fire station documents manage. Just like fire department documents, they will be able to add documents to the individual fire station. Fire station equipment manage. This allows somebody to add equipment into the inventory of a fire station. This allows somebody to edit the actual information inside the fire station. This allows somebody to manage high-risk properties. This is to manage the hydrants, which means you can add or delete or edit. Manage pre-plans for high-risk properties. Just because you can add a high-risk property does not necessarily mean that you can add pre-plans. Remember that pre-plans are not drawn by this system, but they are able to be uploaded. Incident imports. This allows somebody to import incidents for your department. You can have multiple people should you choose to do that, but that permission must be given to each and every individual. Incident management. If you are a direct user and you are going to use this system to enter your incidents directly into it, then you can give this permission to add a new incident. Edit incident allows you to edit an incident that's already in the system. Report no activity. Should your department not run on any calls for the month, then you can report a no activity report. We will no longer be putting these in for fire departments, as this is available to everybody. Personnel management. This is so that the certificate add and edit just means that somebody can add or edit a certificate for a specific person. Or they can edit their basic information, their personal identification information, and then personal information edit. So we've broken these up into PII and PI. So this is their personal private information. Senior administrative. These are only available to those who you want to be able to make large global changes. So add coverage area. This is where you're going to allow somebody to add coverage area and set the jurisdiction of your department. Disassociate vendor means that you are no longer going to use the vendor for your department and you want to disassociate them from them. FD staff access management just basically means that somebody else can manage these permissions for the staff. Fire department address add and edit is just that. They can add or edit department information, or department address. Delete fire department address is just that. They can delete an address and then edit the fire department information. And last but not least, they can manage personnel with this permission. Again, you can toggle these on and off at will, but please, when you are done, hit save. Once you hit saved, please look for this: data saved successfully. If there is an error, it will say an error occurred. So make sure that it's successful and the data is saved. If it's an error, refresh the page and please start over. If you have any other questions, you can always get a hold of us. We are available to you.